運の調べはこの心さえとらわれそうで定められた輪廻の中僕たちはここで出会った。
Will show you as you are. Dreams, you know they're not that far. Believe me, a gentle breeze passed by your side. Believe me, your word is mine. If ever met our eyes, warmth, a pulse I'd never find. Believe me, the lights won't fade as stories end. Believe me, my love will inside. Pain doesn't have to stay, though life may fill with sorrow. But I miss you much ahead as love is yours to borrow. Scars ain't easy to fade, but you'll find strength to follow. Fear in the barefoot and yet just so far from hollow life. Even when sorrow bites, ends are just a means to fly. So please retreat. what you had despite the darts you borrow. Some scars may never fade, but you found strength to fall. Knowing the bad foot and yet just so far from home.
Hi, it's been a while since the last time that I saw your smile. What a perfect fit. The last piece have fallen into place. I've been craving to touch you like moonlight stroking your face. My dear Everett, come hold me near. Come dance with me in a rosy haze of yesterday. Reverie, don't drift away, please. Keep me here in your warm embrace. I'll trade anything for you for one more day. I'll perfume your dreams with scent of flowers and summer breeze. Does it matter if it's true? It feels a lot more real when we whistle through the fields. When I sing this song for you, my dear Everett, come hold me near. Come dance with ちはここで出会った
Pray for me now. Pray to see Verso Verisa Vida. Ready to save us. Infamous I'll be your idol. Keeping you in check, keeping you obsessed. Play me on repeat endlessly in your head. Anytime it hurts, play another verse. I can be your sanctuary. No, I'm the only one right now. I'll love you more when it all burns down. More than power, more than good. Yeah, you gave me a heart, now I'm here for your soul. I'm the only one who loves your sins. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, 'cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. I can be the star you rely on. You're lost in my gaze, yeah, you can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save you? Now we're running wild. Yeah, I'm all you need, I'ma be your idol. Shining with my fame, shout my name, yeah, I'm your idol. Thank you for the pain, 'cause it got me going viral. Yeah, endless is my fever, make you a believer. I was born for you, your only idol. Don't let it show, keep it all inside. The pain and the shame, keep it out of sight. Your obsession, fix our connection. So tonight, give me all your attention. I'm the only one who loves your sins. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, 'cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. I can be the star you rely on. You're lost in my gaze, yeah, you can't look away. Don't you know I'm here to save you? Now we're running wild. Yeah, I'm all you need, I'ma be your idol. Be your idol. Living in your mind now. Too late, 'cause you're mine now. I will make you free when you're all a part of me. Listen, 'cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me your desire. Watch me set the world on fire. You're lost in my days, yeah, you can't look away. No one is coming to save you. Now we're running wild. You're down on your knees, I'ma be your idol.
弔いと呼吸を満たした雨も水槽なそうだ誰かがその指先を白煙だと言ってた海辺の気球に火がついて落ちる君の顔が笑ってるように見えた謎の最後のページ書いてあった愛すること叶わなくとも間違えたもう僕ら生まれてきたね帰り道を思い出せずにずっと木蓮とソロムの木はからのゆりかごゆ したそうだろう最初のシーン覚えていたでもそこ目が覚めると思うすれ違う地獄の窓でいつも探しているよ変わり果てた君を 説明の声が風になる色めく街の酔えない男月を見上げるのはここじゃむずい泥に足もつれる生活に雨はアルコールの味がした足やめてさまよう街で挙動不審のイノセント駅前にて僕が僕と呼ぶには不確かな半透明な影が生きてるんだ雨に耐えた雲は割れるか賑やかな夏の干からびた命だ波形回しきたどり着く絶縁のし最低な日々の最悪な夢の残骸を捨てては行けずここで生きたよと個性腹は先君に伝う変遷のし苦悩にまみれて嘆き悲しみそれでも捉えるたび日はささずとも明日は次々死んでゆくせいでも追いつけず過去になる生き急げ僕ら灯る日は切な生きる意味なのは後からつく君が君が
Hello? Can you hear me, guys? Hello? Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna unmute now because I was muted earlier because my family was eating and my room is next to the eating area, so it picks up really easily. But now they are all gone, so I can yap. Let me turn on my monitoring though, just in case. So, audio puppet. Okay, let's do the music is so loud it might be. Sit down a little bit. And upgrade you guys a little bit. Hello, man. Hello, Yuru. Also, my mom, Hina, can you hear me? Oh, Ariru! I love Ariru. So sweet. I've met her a couple. I don't talk to her super often, but she kind of intimidates me. Like, she's got this aura about her, you know? But she's so sweet. Love her. But welcome in. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm unmuted now, guys. Let me change the title really quick. Oh, you're an Ariru founder! Wow! You've been in her chat for a long time. I swear she's been streaming for years now. Wow! Wow! God. Welcome in. I'm glad you found your way. I'm happy you found your way over here. Ariru art is so goated though, for real. I look at it and I'm like, oh my god! I really love her illustrations of her OC YouTuber. The colors are always so pretty. If you guys couldn't tell from my design and my overlay, I like pink and blue, and Ariru is pink and blue, and so beautiful, so beautiful, guys. I need to change the title before I forget. She started streaming like a month before I started following her. 2020. Yeah, so long. I know when I first got into indie VTubers, I actually wanted to get a model from her because her art is so pretty. But it's a bit out of my budget, guys. um, so I also realized now I don't think her models would suit my personality well. Her models are so delicate and beautiful and angelic, and I am I am not good. I'm not. That's not me. Okay, guys. For those of you guys who are in my chat right now, from what you guys like know of me, what you guys know of me? Yes. What model artist do you guys think would suit me? Like any VTuber model artist, from Hololive to Sanji to Indie to smaller VTubers and that. What do you guys think would suit me? Because right now I'm talking very quietly. It's pretty late where I am, but normally I'm more like, because for me, I like VTuber models, but I feel like a lot of them don't suit me. Like, I really like, who I really like? I mentioned before I really like Adidu's art, but I don't think Adidu's art suits my personality. And I think when you pick a model, it's important that the model fits your personality. And Yenko? Really? Yenko for me? Really? I love Yenko's art, but I'm surprised. I feel like Yenko is so demure. But I would be. Wow, Yenko. Okay, let me go look at Yenko's model. Yenko. I really love Yenko's art. Yui-chan? Yui-chan. The artist, right? The one that did Shuba's model. I also love Yui's art. I mean, I don't think you have to know Mama's, just like art style, like, oh, this model suits you. Because I think if you kind of go based off the vibes of like, oh, this model suits you, then it kind of points you in the direction. So let's say if you were to pull up like, for me, I think, let's say for example, BB, I'm trying to think of a model that suits BB. Pinterest. Let me go look at my list of models. Pinterest. It's all the way at the bottom, so give me a second to scroll. Model do I think suits? I think it was. I'm trying to think. What the heck? I had it in my mind, but I forgot. I feel like BB would suit Yenko's design model, right? Hi, Buban! Hi! I hope you are well. I love Yui art a lot too, though. Pipi-chan. I feel like softer models suit me. Especially her new outfit. Yeah, for Yenko's, I think it's also about the energy, right? Yenko has such a soft energy to her art that I feel like it suits Pipi. Because, and I think Pipi has this aura. Pipi's very cute, but she's kind of got a bit of, cool to her personality. So, yeah. Oh, Yui Kai. Okay. Let me look at their. I've heard them before, but I haven't like looked into their models before. Let's see. Thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are my thoughts for what? What? For myself or for other? Like I chose this artist. He still makes models, right? Let me see. Oh, someone left the VC. Sorry, I'm in a VC right now. They can't hear me, but I can hear them. I just use some the model that they make. Still makes models, right? I don't know. Is this the right Yui type? I can't scroll back on my thing really. My chat, let me. There was another artist that I thought I thought BP suited in terms of in our art spam. I think. Right. The Yuike I found was a cosplayer. Yeah, the one that I found was a cosplayer too. I'm not sure if this is the right one. I've heard of that Yuika though. I didn't know that they made. I found this artwork on Twitter. Someone commissioned this artwork of Mint, and I thought that it's kind of suited BB. Like I think the design itself doesn't suit BB, but like the art style does. Because it's very cute, very soft. But also, the palette is very cool tone. See if I can post the link to the person who commissioned it. It's a Chinese artist. I tried to find the artist, but it's kind of hard to find it in the US, so I have to look on Mihoashi, but I haven't looked yet. So. That tea set is so detailed. Yeah, the art is just so beautiful. I really like the way they the way they paint face. Very soft. What is it? There's one artist that I really like their artworks. I eat their artwork. I would love to commission them someday. I would love to see them make a model too. Be really quick. How do I have a lot of trouble. I get so lost. Yeah. This artist I really love a lot. I like that they can do stuff that's like very cute. And I would love to commission them someday. But I think they are way too out of my league now. For commissioning, like I think I would have to drop like 1K for to commission at the very least. Because they only accept people that are around right now. Yeah, I love you so much. This illustration was like one of the ones that got me super into their art. Like, yeah. They also did this deep. No, this is not deep. That's a fair price. I don't know what their price is, but like that's what I'm assuming it will be to commission them for anything. And I don't like I don't got that money, guys. 1K is a lot for it. plus red. Acha. Is this the one who has like the scribbly art style? Is this I'm thinking? No, I'm not. Oh my god, their style is so cute! I love. They do models? I didn't know they do models. I really like that one popular model that's going around that like Michi and Bao and them have. I don't know what it's called though. And I don't know who the artist is. It's so cute though. It's kind of reminds me of Ham. Do you guys know Ham? They're a graduated question mark VTuber? The hard question mark. Like Big Ham or Ham Pan? A Ham Pan. Or the Ham Pan? How do you say it? Ham Pan? But Ham Pan. The blue one. The biggest question mark you can see. Like Pan? Ham Pan. Yeah. Ham Pan. The Hachiware looking one. The blue one. This is Ham Pan is blue, right? Ham. Hachiware, but isn't Ham before Hachiware? So if you think about it, didn't Hachiware copy Ham? You think about it. Wow, Ham has legal grounds to sue Hachiware. That is crazy. If you think about it. I guess I just created copyright. But is like, are they similar enough to copy each other copies though, you know? Like, do you guys think they are similar enough? They're like different colors of blue. How does Hachi? Let me see. Hachiware. Oops, I can't see. Hachiware. Yeah, they're different shades of blue, and the expression is different. They're similar, but the differences are stark. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. They have some similarities, but their differences are, they're like too unique in different ways, you know? You could probably spin it off that Hachiwara is Chico and Ham is Ham. I feel like Chikawa's designs, they're cute, but I don't really feel a lot when I see them. The only one I like is what's her name? The only one I like is the one that's the one that's a squirrel, I think. Is that what they are? I forgot their name. I think the series is cute though, like in terms of energy. I'm trying to eat my butter cookie. The butter cookie box is closed. Eating ASMR. Momonga. Cute with darkness. Can you guys hear me eating? Could you guys hear the eating, or was it just... Oh, berry? What does that mean? A little bit? Okay, okay. And then the sound of me opening a wrapper. You think I would look good with Kamame's mod? Kamame's? That's Doki's artist, right? Alira's artist. I love their models so much. I will say though that I feel like you have to have a good character design to look good in her style. Or his style, cause I've seen some of their models where, because the design is not that great, the model turns out a little bit bland, and so it's a bit disappointing. I think it fits you, but it might be blindsided because I can't think of a mini. I think it fits me too, a little bit. I think that, or like, I think it fits me a decent amount because it does have like the little, like, it has a borderline like gremlin energy to it, right? They do have a style that requires strong stuff. Yeah. I don't think of. Yeah. Yeah. 2, 3. Trying to see if they're like sharp but not too sharp, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back from ad break. I will say I really like triggerfish's. Oh, that's not a picture. Sorry. I really like triggerfish's design a lot. Ayaho! Bless you, thank you. Where the heck is my... Lost my chat again, guys. I find triggerfish. Oh, here's a other. Here's a thing. You can't see them super well, but like, I'm gonna criticize. Help, I thought you were still muted, then I realized your Twitch was just muted. Hi, Ray. I unmuted like, dude, I think it was like 20 minutes ago. Maybe, but welcome in. I feel like Erza's model, the design is cool, but I feel like it just doesn't look good in Kamako style. Kamame style. Quite a bit to go, just a little bit. Cause I think the color that this VTuber is, I think Kameko is really good with bright, or really good with cool tones, but this model is very, very, very warm, and so it's a bit doesn't the style doesn't really kamame doesn't really complement the design, even though the design is very cool. I think this one, I think this suits style very well. I personally don't really like this color of green that they went for against this type of green, but you know, to each their own. And I think this design suits, like, has like the crazy aesthetic that's really good for the style. And I actually hated Selen's design. I really disliked it. Even now, I don't really like it that much. I mean, I like it okay. I just don't like the way she looks in this art, in the Kamame's art style. Like, I like fan arts of her a lot, but I think I just don't like the way her face is. Like the way her eyes are. But that's just personal preference, guys. I know. She used to be Moji. It's crazy. Alira is actually my favorite model from, or maybe my second favorite. She was my first favorite until Triggerfish debuted. But I think Alira looks really. This one is really cute too. I think it's very cute. It's very unique too, because I feel like a lot of Kamame's models kind of have very similar energy. A bit devious, the best way to put it. But this one is very soft, and I really love that. And I guess like maybe Alira's face is similar, but Alira has a completely different palette, so it makes it so that when you look at them in a lineup, they don't feel similar. Also, my phone is dying, so if my tracking dies, you guys know why. Itzy is cute as well, Itzy. But I also feel like I'm not a fan of Kamame's pastel colors. I feel like they don't really, doesn't really make the art style shine. Also, Kamame uses black line work, which I feel does not complement lighter colors well. And so it doesn't feel super great to me when I look at it. Also, I say that, but then we move to Triggerfish, and I really like Triggerfish. But Triggerfish is cool tone versus this is like not like a blue tone, so it doesn't work as well. But Triggerfish is fine. I think Triggerfish is my favorite. In terms of design, I feel it's very unique, very, very unique. I know people like Dr. Nova a lot. I think Dr. Nova is a really good design, but I personally like it doesn't really fit the aesthetics that I like though. Oh shit! Why is my like Dr. Nova is really cool in terms of design, and I think it's super suits Kamame. But I will say again, they have like a kind of a line of crazy or like very unhinged types of YouTubers, so I like, okay, it's like from a branding perspective, like if I were to commission Kamame, like this is things that I think about personally when I commission YouTuber artists, or when I let's say if I'm commissioning Mama. I want my branding to fit the lineup, but I don't want it to be too similar. For example, Selen and Dr. Nova have very, like, their palettes are very similar. Like, the one has the cyan, Dr. Nova has the cyan, they both have purple hair, they have black in their design. So, and then they have white. The only difference is that Solen has like the magenta, and then Dr. Nova has like maybe just a little bit of red here, right? But they're very similar, and so from my perspective, if I was debuting, I would not want to commission this artist if I had Dr. Nova's design. Kamame Mama's name is so cute. I'm struggling. I have to think about it. Kamame Mama. It's like a tongue twister, guys. I will say that also same with Triggerfish though, even though I like Triggerfish's design a lot. There's Alira and Triggerfish have very similar color palettes, with the exception of Alira being warm tone and Triggerfish being cool tone. And so it's a bit it's like a lack of distinction in your own characters that's a bit worrisome, and when you are debuting, you know, if that makes sense. Because you want, as a VTuber, it's important that you are unique, right? And, yeah. I like Goro quite a lot, too. Because Goro's design is very different from all the other ones that Kamame has made. None of the other VTubers have gone for... Or, like, none of them have darker skin tone, first of all. And then... none of them have white and black hair. Something else. Like, this one has brown hair, which is almost black, but it's not white, right? And then, yeah, and then the aesthetics itself is completely left field from everything else, because there's a pirate, and pirate is very unique, very distinct, right? Sumi and Daya look very similar to me. They're different types of reds, and their eyes are different, but if I were to, they have the same silhouette, if that makes sense. Like, if Daya got an outfit, their silhouettes would be very similar, because if you look, they have, this kind of shape. And then the bangs are right here, and then the bangs go past like this, and then they have like kind of bangs like that, and it's nearly identical, which is a huge red flag, because especially if they have the same artist. Because low-key, as a new viewer, if I would just go past one tweet of Daya and one tweet of Sumi, I would think they are the same person. Yeah, you can see the parting of the bangs is very similar too. But I think that's also just Kamame art, like the way they like to part. Because if you look, this part is the same as this part, as this part, as this part, and very similar to this part as well. So I think, but then like that's why you have to create a very distinct design when you're in a lineup, because you will end up, if not, you'll end up looking very similar. Yeah, they have other VTuber kids too. Let me see if I can find more of them. They have this VTuber. I like the colors, but I feel that this VTuber, their actual design is falls a bit flat for in terms of just character design in general. Also this one? Sorry. This one is really cute, but I feel like it doesn't really, oh, here's a better one. I feel like, again, it doesn't, like this, I feel like this type of model would look way better with, I don't know if you guys know, the artist for what's that one VTuber from Hollow Devs? I don't remember. Why did I think her glasses are feet? Wait, for who? Oh, this one? The other one? Wait, it kind of looks like that. No, they're a jellyfish VTuber, I think. The one for Hajime? Ooh, Hajime's artist would suit. Yes. I was thinking the one with the black and the same hair color as this character. I forgot their name though. Like, cause Raiden. Yeah, Raiden. Ooh, wait, I haven't seen this one before. I really like this model. I think I wish they included like the teal more throughout the design somewhere, or like incorporate the orange and the teal more to make it more cohesive. But I really like this hair, very unique. Is the song in the background right now? One second, let me pull it up. I'm not sure. Okay. It's Hachi X Vesper Bell cover. I don't know what it's by the binary. It's all in JP though, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, I will send it though. But you Ahoge for ever. Okay, I had to think about that for a second. I think it's very unique too for the lineup that they have. This artist has very, very unique. Because again, I said that Kamago's style suits bold designs, and this is a very bold design, and I think that's pretty good. Another one is I had a picture of this one, but this one is pretty cute too, and I really like. I think this color looks really good for Kamago art, but I feel like design-wise, the shape language kind of falls flat because the silhouette is quite bland. For example, to refer to more clear. That was right. You look, there's like the silhouette is not really super great. You can't really tell what's going on, and I feel like it looks like she's wearing a hood even though she's not. And I think hoodies are a terrible design choice on YouTuber models just because they don't make for good silhouettes. They're not very unique, so it's easy to fall in between the cracks. Those types of, yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just critiquing design on my screen. I just love talking about design, guys. I love design. Let me close these and get back to work. Don't you have a hoodie though? Yes, but I can take off my hoodie. And also, this isn't a hoodie, this is a raincoat actually. One second, let me. It's a raincoat. It's not a. The cut is different. One second. I don't think you guys can. Here, let me just open my model really quick. Or like my flat version of my model. So put myself back over here. So I have a raincoat, right? So, and then it's the thing about the shape. The thing about this, it's like this technically is a hoodie. I wouldn't say it's a hoodie, but it's like similar kind of. But the thing that's different is that the silhouette is different. Usually, so the standard VTuber hoodie is like this, which I have too, but like this, and then like this, essentially, right? And well, full model review. Well, I mean, it's been a while, guys. I feel like I should just, I don't mind showing it, I guess. And then also, a lot of VTubers will give themselves, pants, which gives you the same silhouette as having shorts. Versus my shorts have shape to them, which gives a stronger silhouette. Sorry guys, there was a bit of intention with my design that I did. And then also, even though I have a hoodie, I have also layers that I can take off. And I use my hoodie most of the time right now, primarily because I don't want you guys to see the underparts, or like, before, I mean, I literally am showing you guys, but like, I wanted it to be a surprise for debut, but then I keep pushing it back, so at this point I'm like, whatever. Whatever, right? And then I have shape here, so even though I have sleeves that give similar shape to hoodie, I can take off my hoodie, my jacket part, and then it will be a different shape. Even regardless of my tentacles be taking off, I have a slightly more like shape that's more interesting. Also, it helps that my model is asymmetrical too. Sorry, more cookies. Oh. Munch, munch. Okay, I am now going to lock in, guys. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I'm locked out. Me too, all the time. I'm pathetic. I'm not locked in. I said I'm locking in, but I'm not. I feel like I've been working on this commission for a bit, and I kind of been like struggling a bit to make it be happy with it. Not really satisfied with it. So I'm like freaking out, making edits all the time. I should lock into after lunch. Are you heading out to lunch then? You have lunch? Yummy, yummy. You have work? Or are you like just vibing? Freedom time? Munch, 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 munch. Aunt cooked on my feast. Ooh, yummy! What'd she make? If you don't mind me asking. No work, just a little project I want to get a hot on since you have the time. Yippee! Lunch at home is so fun though. I love being at home. Oh, I'm gonna hop off now. I wish you have an amazing stream. Have a good luck and rest of stream. Good luck with your comms. Thank you, Ray. Sleep well. I know it's quite late for you, so get a lot of rest. And good luck with the stuff that you have tomorrow if you have anything. Thank you for stopping by. Choo choo. Soy sauce prawns and omelet with long beans, bitch. Ooh, yummy! I love long beans. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy. Got excited about the long beans omelets compared to the. You got excited at the long beans omelet compared to the prawns. Not gonna lie, are usually prawns the more exciting part? I just love long beans, and I love egg. Eggu. Thank you again, Ray. If you already head out, have a good rest. So loud. Holy shit, my home. My phone died. One second. I am now charging it, guys. They are, but you just love the long beans omelet. Yummy. You should ship some to me right now. Just had sushi. I saw Yahoo! I'm so envious. I want some too. Share with me. Everybody having good food without me. Just hate me. They want me so dead. Next time, spend time with someone. Ooh, a friend. Was it that one friend that we well that I met at Impulse, or was it a different friend? All right, getting an envelope right now. Yep. Don't forget to you have to ship it stamp mail. I'm cheap. I don't really want to spend a lot on it. So even if it takes 30 days to get to me, worry not.
死にたくないから物語を書いていた字体じゃないのにペンを使った気取っていたんだ気が遠くなるほど物語を気取った大人になるのが
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is this someone else? Maybe I'm wrong. Don't kill me. I'm just a girl. I can't help it. I'm just silly and goofy. But I hope you had yum. Did you eat it already, or are you still eating at the place?
死にたくないから物語を書いていた君ならどんな結末を望むだろうかこんな展開は君なら笑うだろうか泣くんだろうか怒るだろうか架空の君を書いていたつかめない感触は綺麗でそれ全部
I ate it like a few hours ago. I'm so envy. You posted after you chatted. Ah, envy. I hope you had a good time though. I feel like I've been so busy recently. I haven't really had time to go out. But I made plans with friends for like when I'm a little less busy. Later this month? This month? Next month? Next month. Can't wait for my sushi time in a few days. Ooh, are you going with friends or family? You have like a plan? We've been eating like 3 to 4 times a week. There was so much food. Ooh! It's the sushi or like just like good food in general? Again. Ooh. Yummy food in general. I'm so envy. I'm so envy. I wish that were me. One second, I need to close tabs. Everything is lagging. It's lagging. Down this to way lower. Okay. Me when I'm envy, baby. Yeah, friends. We're celebrating a friend's farewell because they're going overseas for photos. Ooh! Are they excited though, or are they like nervous? For their studies, or traveling overseas for studying seems kind of scary. Like a bit intimidating, right? Excited they thought him in the course they're in right now. Ooh, wait, that's so good though. I'm glad. Hey, I'm so glad. Wait, that's so exciting. Yippee! Yeah. Would you ever want to go overseas, Rai, or is it more like you like being at home? For me, I'm the type that doesn't really like being away from home, so I wouldn't want to go overseas. But like, I know some people are like really adventurous and they love taking these types of opportunities and that, right? I would love to be overseas. That's kind of the end game for you. You would like to move away in the future. Ah, I see. Is it because where you live is like you just don't like it, or is it because like you you want to be closer to friends, or is it like, oh, is it because there's not a lot of opportunity where you are? I see. Is it because like for your career path, or just no opportunities in general? I don't really know about where you live, like what how things are. Not the most stimulating. Is it like one of those places where it's like you settle down and chill? Is that why? Cause I like I have like family that lives like somewhere out, like further out from, like not in the city, but they live such like different lifestyles, like a lot less fast paced, I think is the best way to put it. Or maybe that's just how I felt when I was like living. Staying there. Very peaceful but stagnant. Yeah, I see. You want remote work? Oh, where you live is remote work, not. I think here where I live, it's like can be common, but like it depends where you work, you know, and how high you are on the. I recently this weekend met up with one of my friends who works remotely, but he can't work outside of the state or outside of the country. So he can like move anywhere the US as long, but since he works a job that's kind of more I forgot what I was saying. He works a job that requires like some level of cybersecurity. So if he moves outside of the country, it's like very bad. But they don't care as long as he lives within the country, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think he works in computer science though, and he's had his job for quite a while. And usually for computer science, you want to switch jobs often, but he would rather have like the stability and the flexibility that his job gives him, rather than finding a new job, if that makes sense. Kansai is pretty unstable field in general though, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's unstable, but he's had his job for like 5+ years, I think. So I think it's like it's unstable, but his job, I think it's what his job requires him to do is pretty stable. I think they'd rather have someone who is good probably than have people constantly moving through. I think it's only unstable now if you're going in fresh. I think it like depends, right? Also, I think it's people are very competitive, right? Very competitive, and I think sometimes people are always looking for better opportunities, more money, you know, that type of thing. And sometimes it's okay. I think that could make it unstable, but if you settle for a job that maybe it's not the best paying, but it's easy work and you know, that type of stuff, I guess it could potentially be stable. There's a lot of layoffs in the valley, so it's kind of iffy right now. Yeah, I think I heard that too, but for his job, it's like he works for like a banking firm or something like that. So I think if they fire or they lay him off, they'll be so screwed. So it's one of those things where because he's worked there so long, it's hard for them to fire him, right? Because they need him to work, and he's a good worker. Oh, GovTech, there's plenty of area. Yeah. Because of how far behind. Yeah, but I think it's like people. I have a friend or someone that I used to be friends with was really like in computer science, and she had a lot of difficulty getting jobs. But for me, in my opinion, I think she had a lot of difficulty because she was aiming for the jobs that everybody wants, right? And sometimes you have to settle for the jobs that nobody wants. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, you'll be overqualified for that job, but like sometimes it's better to be overqualified than under, right? And even if you're not making the big bucks, it's still money is money, right? And low-key, I think there's nothing wrong with mediocrity. A lot of people are always aiming for the top, but in my opinion, after like, I think it's okay to settle for like just a simple job, you know, that pays you well enough that you can do the things you want to do, but like that isn't too difficult or too strenuous. Especially if those jobs pay the bill and offer sustainability. Yeah, exactly. And I think it may not be like, oh, I'm gonna be rich, but I mean like also at the same time, if you live lavishly, then of course you're not gonna be able to save. I think if you are the type to not live so lavishly, you can make like you can save quite a bit. I say this as someone who spends quite a lot on the things that I like. So, but like that's also why I'm like okay with mediocrity, because I'm like I'm not expecting myself to achieve to be rich, right? I would like to, right? Everybody likes to. That would be the dream, but At least with overqualification, you can justify better pay if you want that. Yeah, I think that, and then also, even then, it's like when you become important at work, it sucks because you have to do a lot of stuff, right? Versus like low-key, the dream is to get a job where you don't have to do anything. You just sit there, and then maybe you have to work for like 2-3 hours, right? So that's about all. I know that some people don't find satisfaction in those things, but that's why you like find satisfaction in things outside of work, right? In general, it's not good to make your work your passion a lot of times, right? I hate working, so I just work to make money so I can spend. I feel like that's how it is for a lot of people, right? I think the dream is to work hard, retire young, right? But I don't. For me, like I definitely don't make enough to do that. But I also think if I was the type to be more frugal with my money, I could be that. Even though I get paid Mickey Mouse money. Like, I don't actually make a lot, guys, from art and stuff like that, right? And so it's hard to save. But then I like to spend on things like, right? So not really good. I actually have been shifting into a mindset where less is more. So I kind of am thinking about getting rid of a lot of my merch and stuff like that. But I haven't gotten around to it. I've been so busy recently. I'm just kind of. I don't think I can make the sacrifices to retire young. Me too, I think. I just don't. My goal is to coast and retire comfortably and young. I just don't think I have like the work ethic to require to work. But you know, I think work ethic is one of those things that you develop over time, right? I don't know. We'll see. I hate working. I have like negative work ethic, so I wanted a job where I kind of coast even though it doesn't pay the best. See, yeah, that's the thing. You just gotta get that job that doesn't pay well, but you can coast. Or like, it'd be better if it pays well, but you know, it's rough out there. Thank you for the stream. Good night, everyone. Good night, Euro. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Get lots of rest. I hope that you have a good day tomorrow. think I don't really like this over here. I think. I feel like I'm not like happy with this piece. Thank you, thank you. Wait, I don't see it. 1 second, let me open my Twitch. 1 second. Did you guys hear that notification, by the way? For some reason, I can't get my Streamlabs to show up on my phone. 1 second, let me open my Twitch. I don't have my Twitch open. Gifted the subs. Wait, it doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? Resolve? Was it resolve? Wait, I can't see. 1 second. Resolve? Thank you? Question mark? Was it resolve? I have to open my dashboard. Give me a second, guys. The thing about Restream is that it doesn't show me my dashboard for Twitch, so I can't check these things, and so... Let me see. How do I look at my alert? Type chain. Thank you, Resolve, for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And everyone who got a sub, please make sure to give Resolve a huge thank you. Yay, Hype Train. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel like I don't stream enough for this, but I will try to stream more often this month. Ever since I started my part-time, it's been hard to like find time to stream, but I will do it, guys. I will do it. I will try. Thank you. I feel like I'm locking in now, but I'm exploding. I'm not happy with the piece. Explodes. Burst into a million pieces. No, I feel like you've been on a lot of overtime. I feel like I haven't been doing enough though, you know? Like, I think you have to work hard to get from point A to B, right? And I feel like I haven't really been working hard enough to get from point A to B. But you guys being here helps a lot. I'm so grateful that you guys always support me though. Make me so happy. I think recently I've also been a little bit more I've been a little bit more overwhelmed recently to getting or changes to how I have to go about things. 'Cause I have a part-time now, right? So can't just and I think I'm having a lot of difficulty adjusting for it too, because I feel like I'm so used to not having to, because my job requires not a lot of physical exercise or physical activity, but like a bit more than I usually do. So getting used to that is a bit a lot of work. I guess. Does that make sense? I feel like a baby. Usually very hardworking. No, not really, but I wish I was. I don't think I could really consider myself a hard worker, especially I would like to someday build up that work ethic. It's about making yourself look busy at work. Yeah, that's true. I will say my coworkers are really lazy at my new job, so anything I do is just nothing worse than what they do. Is the thing. But I also am the type who feels a sense of obligation, so I tend to take on a lot of work until I really don't have that obligation. How do height chest? Good one emote. Ooh, cute! I make myself look busy, even though, or at work I do stuff at my, but like I think it's not like when I get home I don't do enough now. Like I have a lot of work to do for, like I still have to pack orders in the pre-order period. I have to start I have to pack, so I have to pack orders for pre-order period, and then I have, oh mama, I need to make a note. I have a con this weekend. I'm gonna crash out. There's so much stuff to do. Oh, let me ask BB something really quick. I have a deadline that if you get stuff done on your own pace. Yeah, but I think oh, ad break, I'm gonna snooze it a bit. I think yeah, but Lord, I don't think I'm doing enough, you know? Like I'll be completely honest, I don't think I'm doing enough. Like there's a lot of people who support me, but I feel like I'm always behind. And I think it does get in the way of other things too, so I'm trying to be better at being timely, and getting shop orders out on time and stuff like that is a step in the right direction. But you know, it's like one of those things that I get like stressed out by things being behind, and then it makes me not want to work, and then when I don't want to work, it's hard to work, that type of thing. So the best way to combat that is to be timely, right, to get things done. But since I started my part-time, it's really hard to build these habits. I'm getting there, I think. Starting my part-time has helped a little bit though, because I think I'm more stable as an individual. When I don't, I have a lot of difficulty not being stressed, or like not being like my mood affects my ability to work sometimes, but since I have a part-time, it's hard for me to be like, okay, I could do it later because I don't have a time frame. But since I have like real work now, I wake up at a certain time nowadays and I go to sleep at a certain time nowadays. So I guess it's like having a stable schedule is good, because then I don't put things off as much. But we'll see. Slowly but surely, building good habits, right? But I think yeah, that's the mood though. Yeah, I think my mood is very also very unstable. Having a job also helps stabilize that, because I'm the type to spiral. But when I work like a full time or not work somewhere that's not at home, it's harder for me to spiral, because like I don't spiral, like I don't go crazy, but like I tend to, like, when I'm not happy, it affects me quite a lot, especially when I'm at home. But if I'm working, it's easy for me to distract myself, and once I distract myself, everything gets better. You know, if that makes sense. I haven't really finished an art piece this whole month. I feel that I get art out pretty quickly, but that's also because I don't have like a lot of standards for myself anymore. But then I think nowadays I don't have a lot of time to practice art then. So I'm kind of, yeah. Routine is good anchor. Yeah, I was a bit nervous to start work again, because it has been quite a long time since I worked a real, quote-unquote real job and wasn't my own boss. And I hate working with my coworkers, but in the mornings it's nice because I work alone. So I have a lot of alone time. Also, I hate talking to my coworkers. I'm the type to go to work and not really want to socialize. I have low social battery in general. It may not seem like it, especially when I'm at cons. I may be very energetic, but I do have very short social battery. And I use it all at cons usually. I hate socializing at work, not gonna lie. Yeah, I also think I have no interest in the people that I'm talking, my coworkers. Like my coworkers are a bit, oops, let me check. Everybody leave. No, they're still in chat. But like I just don't have a lot in common with my coworkers, so I like to listen, but I don't like to talk about myself. I also don't like when people pry into my private life or work is something that I've realized. I don't like it because I feel like I don't think they need to know these things about me. Like I'm a lot more honest on stream than I am IRL, I think. But I also feel like I don't really want to bother. Thank you for the water, Ducky. Working in the morning equals leaving early. That too, I love. Well, actually, low-key working in the evening and the morning is around the same for me. Because when I work in the mornings, I work till 4. And then when I work in the evenings, I work till like 7. It's only like a 3-hour difference. And to be honest, when the 3-hour difference is really not that big of a difference. Also, hello Spooky if you just joined. Jinchan loves me. Everyone I work with is 20 years older than me. I think that's how it is where I work too. It's kind of weird. And I kind of similarly work as my own team right now. Oh, yeah, I think my coworkers are a lot older, but they're lazy, so they don't do a lot of work. So I like that though, because then I can pretend to, or I could do work while they yap, and I genuinely don't mind doing work if it means I don't have to socialize. I also get really like, I run a lot on adrenaline, so if I rest for too long, my adrenaline rush will go away, and then I get sleepy. But if I just keep working, the adrenaline will keep pumping, and then I get through work very, very well. think. My coworkers are all old and have kids in houses. It's hard to relate sometimes. I think like my coworkers, one of them is like really, she's like grandma age, but I think her daughter passed away, so she just has a cat. But I think she's like super normie, so I don't really have a lot in common with her. And then I don't mind like not having a lot in common, but I also feel like we're just like have different types of circles too. Like the type of people I like to hang out with have different values than she does. And then my other coworker, which is my manager, he's a bit eccentric, and he annoys me sometimes because he's very particular about how I do things, and I'm like, you know, it really isn't that deep. Like if I have to, like my coworkers, it's like my manager. Okay, sorry to complain, guys, but it's like he's very picky about where things go and how things are done, but he's lazy. So we get shipments in, and he's picky that they're put in the right place, but he won't do it himself, you know? So I'm like, at that point you're being annoying, right? Because I'm like, so if you're gonna be picky about where things are done, then put it away, or be like the person to do stuff when things are slow. But since he's lazy, he doesn't do it, so then I have to do it. Or like, it's not like I have to do it, but I want to do it because it annoys me when it's messy at the store. So I will want to put it away and without him complaining. And so like sometimes I'm like, grr, grinds my teeth. Lazy and nitpicky for real, the worst combo. Yeah, I think he's been working there for a long time, so he got what's the word? He's settled in. What's the word? But for me, I like to do stuff to keep myself busy so I don't get bored. Momentum applies to the mental too. Yeah, momentum is so important for me. So I try not to take my lunch too early or take breaks too early, because then I will be sleepy for the rest of the shift. So if I take my lunch and break like an hour, like maybe an hour before I get off my shift, so let's say lunch is 30 minutes, I will have only 30 minutes of working left after. Complacent? Yes, complacent is the word. That's right. My comp crash, arg, but manager, yeah, explodes. Managers, am I right? I think I put work in Mickey Mouse job, so it's like whatever, but yeah. Either that or everyone else left and they were the ones only to promote. I think it's kind of... I have a manager who's more around my age, but he's also kind of eccentric. Not like weird eccentric, but like he's very... I don't know what to say. Like, he's very... Sorry to stereotype, guys, but he's very Indian. You know? Like, he's very, like, work-focused. No whimsy. Very serious. Very, like... Kind of gives me the vibe of an older Asian dude. And so he has no whimsy, so I don't think I can converse with him well. Work pilled? Yeah, work pilled, but like actually work pilled. Like I have a lot of whimsy, but I just like to work. But he's like so like, I don't know. It's pretty funny to me though. Locked in for real. Whimsy-less? Yeah, without the whimsy. Whimsy-less. Unwhimsical. Yeah. Sorry.
それは予想通りいざ始まれば一人芝居だずっとそばにいたって結局
ただの観客だ感情の悩むそぶりそれはいつも通り慣れてしまえば悪くはないけど君とのロマンスは人生から続きはしないことを知ったもっと違う設定でもっと違う関係で出会える世界線選べたらよかったもっと違う性格でもっと違う価値観で愛を伝えられたらいいのそう願っても無駄だから Goodbye 君の運命の人は僕じゃない辛いけど否めないでも離れがたいのさその髪に
Something else that bothers me though a little bit with my coworkers is that I work the morning shift, and so I will sometimes clock into my morning shift. They will be like, they will do nothing. Like there will be no boxes made. Things won't be things won't be completed the night before, which is like fine some days, but it's every day, and I'm like, then I end up having to do a lot of the work. Because when I get off my shift, I always try to make sure that things are done so that they don't have to do it. But it kind of is annoying that they won't do this. They don't do that as well. But what do I expect, you know? Mickey Mouse job. Hello, Trisket. How are you? I hope you're well. Tell my manager to lock in. Yeah, I wish. But I think I don't like to rock the boat. I think, yeah. Also, I don't want to like work too hard to work. Like, I think where I work, getting into a manager position is probably not super hard, but I don't want to be a manager. I don't want to be a manager. I thought of being a manager is nuts. I don't want to be responsible. I want to show up, work as much as I want to work, leave. Because I think at this job, even if I'm not like a great worker, I'm good enough. So like some days I can go in to work without like, thinking about wanting to do much, and it will be okay. So I like that lack of responsibility. That I can be lazy when I want to be. I hate being responsible for people. I hate okay, so there's two managers, one that's my store manager, and one manager that works at the other store. And the manager that works at the other store is the Indian guy, the one who's very, very like work pilled. And the one that works at my store is like my manager that's like really nitpicky but really lazy. And I noticed that the manager at the other store, so the more work pilled one, he's a really great teacher. Like he's a very good when he teaches you, he makes you do it so that you learn how to do it. But the manager at my store, the one who's like lazy, he will do it himself, so you never learn. You know? Hello, Sketch Samurai! Hi! Welcome in! And so it's very frustrating because, I learned the value of a good teacher, like a good mentor. Okay? In my line of work, it'll be unwise to not sandbag a little bit because they will always plan as if you can go wherever your max speed previously was, no matter what issues are happening or if problems arise. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I think it's one of those things too where it's like, if you're always mediocre but do your work, it's okay. But then if you become important at work, they expect you to do things. Or it's okay that they expect you to do things because obviously it's a job, but they expect more and more from you, more than you can give, right? And it becomes a lot, I think. And obviously, I think for me, if the job felt very meaningful to me, I think I wouldn't mind doing more work. But if the work that I do feels unimportant, or then I don't want the responsibility of doing that work. Like, for example, I used to be a manager at a boba shop, and I would get saddled with a lot of work because my coworkers wouldn't pull their weight. And then, but the work, I'm just making drinks, right? Or like I'm prepping stuff for drinks and prepping batter and things like that. And it doesn't feel like I'm doing something that I want to do, and it doesn't feel like I'm doing something that makes a difference in the world. You know, like things that I want to do could be like things that I feel like makes a difference in the world, or something I enjoy and stuff like that. But working at like a boba shop, it's like fine because I love getting the drinks and I love like, but it's like, you know, it's not great. Like for me, I think I love cons because I know some people consider cons work and it's exhausting for them, but for me, I love cons. I love talking to customers. I love customer service, but I don't like angry customers. But usually at cons, people are happy, so I get to do customer service, but then my customers are always happy, right? Does that make sense? And then, I like being my own boss. I don't like being monitored, so it's nice because people aren't like constantly looking over my shoulder. I feel like congoers are like likely to be the kind to get angry. Yeah, I also think congoers are the type. A lot of them are very passive people. So on top of not being the type to, or not being usually being happy at cons, they're usually also very. Like, if they're upset about something, they usually don't say it, or they're a bit too nervous to indicate that they were unhappy with something, or they want to X, Y, Z. I think it's probably very different when you made the products too. I don't mind not being the person who made the products. I think for me, it's like, I guess that's true, but like, if I was, like, I love selling for BB too, because it makes, like, I don't mind that it's, or I guess it's like, the things that I'm selling and make me happy. I think that's what, so like, if I was selling, let's say I worked at as a vendor for official VTuber booth, right? I think I would be pretty happy too, because I can talk about the things that I love, and or even if I don't love these specific VTubers, I can talk about something that a hobby of mine, or like I can talk about something in a manner where I'm a salesperson for something that I appreciate. Thank you for the daily, Noogie. Thank you. I like buying from Lucy and BP booth. Shoot you, I love you. I mean, for customers too, people are more comfortable being upset at a corporation. That's true. That is true. I also think food service sucks because everybody thinks they know food service, but then it's easier. Like, I work at a shipping store, so it's not so bad because customers come in and they don't really know what they're doing, so they rely on us a lot as the people working, so they're less likely to be mad or angry, which is nice. But then when you work at like a boba shop, people are always angry because they're like, oh, I know this. Yeah. At Offkai meeting you, I try to make things quick and simple, not to overstep or take too much time. No, I really appreciate it though. Offkai was really busy. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but next year, BB and I are hoping to pay full-time helpers, or to find full-time helpers to sell for us, so that we can do things that we want to do, but we can also talk to people who are coming to see us. Because a lot of customers, they're there for the merch of the VTubers, and some of you guys are here for me and BB, and we really appreciate it so much, but then we don't really get a lot of time to talk to you guys because we're helping customers, right? And so we're hoping to, in the future, pay real, or like, pay people that are, because at Offkai this year, we had helpers, but it was like Ducky, Yahalo, Saiwu, Ava, are friends, right? And I don't like having our friends help us, especially if we're not even gonna be at the booth ourselves. Like like, how do I put it? Like, I appreciate that they want to help us, but I don't like when they're doing it for us and they're here to spend time with us, and the whole time they're like, we're not even there spending time with them, right? If that makes sense. And I'd rather not make them work and do that. So we want to find people who are, they can be our friends, but they're not like, we're not like, they're like acquaintances or people who we aren't planning to hang out with often, you know. So they'll be there more for work and we'll be there for fun, right? And so, because I would really like to talk to people longer. Like, I had friends come by the booth and I couldn't really talk to them for very long, and I was really sad. Like, I'm not the type to be like, to stay sad for long, and I don't like to let these bother me, but it's just things that I keep in the mind in the future, so that I know that, oh, I want to do this, or I don't want to do that in the future, you know? Yeah, I really appreciate everyone who came, and I appreciate everyone who stood in that line for forever and were so patient with us, because I know that things were kind of hot mess for us a lot of the time, and it really means so much. I'm so thankful for all the support and the love. Yeah, hello. Also, a huge thank you to Yahalo and Ducky and Saiwu and Ava, who all like, well, yeah, it was mainly those people who were there almost the whole time, working the booth with us. Cause Loki, I think I would have crashed out so bad. It was cool to see you guys getting business. Thank you. I was kind of sad because I have a friend. She likes to cosplay Maya. And I kept seeing her in her cosplay walking around, and I never had the time to like wave her down and talk to her, and I was so devastated because like I kept seeing her near the booth at like Say's booth or Maya's booth, and I just wanted to talk to her, but it was really difficult. Hello, famous. Hi. Hello. Welcome in. It was so cool. Both the last 2 years. I think last year's was like a little different though, because we were in a spot that was very beneficial to us, because we were like next to Maya, and usually her line fed the opposite direction, so people would come from Maya's booth to ours, and so it helped. But I don't think we really had people coming to us for our merch or lining up for us, but this year we did, and I was very grateful for that. But it was a little stressful, but I was very grateful. Next time you should just wave your arms wildly to grab her attention. But then I feel bad because people in between me and her will think I'm waving at them, and they'll be very confused, and then it's just awkward, and then I don't want people to feel awkward or, you know, confused, you know? I feel so bad if that happens. Not me. When someone is waving my direction, I think me, and then it's someone behind me, so I have to act like nothing. Yeah, literally, I've had that happen to me before. I'm just like pledged. Awkward. Or I'd have like, yeah, it's just like, how do you even like walk that off, you know? It's so like, oopsies. Okay guys, it's been 2 hours, 25 minutes. I think I will end here. Thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. Let me see who stays. Any Ufi streaming art? Otsu! Wait, I mean new season mark. Yeah, thank you. We can rate this person, I think. I don't really... They look like they're doing art. Or actually, I'll go to... Mimimi is streaming. We'll rate Mimimi. I think this is who I'm thinking it is. Let me go check their guy really quick. Yes, this is. Thank you for the noogie. Welcome in. They're super sweet. I love them. Their art is super adorable too. Give them lots of love. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming though. I really appreciate it. Ochu! Thank you, Rai. Thank you, Famous. Thank you, Yahalo. Thank you, Ducky. Thank you, Man. Thank you, Yoon. Thank you, Resolve. Thank you, Resolve again. For the gifted as well. And then thank you, Sketch. Thank you, Kintan. Thank you, Trisket. Thank you, Uriel. Thank you, Puban. Oh, did I get everyone? Ducky. Thank you. Hello. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Harvest. I think I got everyone. Thank you, Physics. Thank you, everyone. Ochinuchi. Thank you, Glitchy. Thank you, thank you. Have a good one. Ochinuchi. Bye-bye. For those of you guys who are on YouTube, thank